Today, from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, it's Week 5 of the NFL on EA Sports. The Atlanta Falcons taking on the Carolina Panthers.
The weather this time of year in the South, perfect. Fall football weather, and we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Carolina Panthers and the Atlanta Falcons. Hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin along with Charles Davis. And, Charles, we take a look at this Falcons team as they interplay. It's been a lost first month of the season, that's for sure, as they come in with an 0-4 record.
And the window's not shut on them, though. They still have a chance to...
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Taken in at the 3. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Falcons take over.
So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And they'll be led at quarterback by the veteran from Tulane, Ryan Griffin.
And this is a game for grit, determination, and somehow finding a way not to panic. What a horrible start for them. I mean, they haven't won a game yet. So now, as a quarterback, you're not just talking to your team. You've got to demonstrate to them what they need to do to win. He's got to be the leader by how he plays.
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. By Danielle Hunter. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Now the ball comes loose, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have them set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line. So now here are the Panthers with excellent field position to start off. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick back in April. From LSU, it's Joe Burrow.
And what's a quarterback's best friend?
Balance?
I think you're right. I agree with you. You know, a lot of guys would say great receiver, right? A terrific offensive line. But I agree with you, balance, because if you can run the ball effectively, that just opens things up for guys who want to throw it and gives you easier passing lanes and easier coverages to read.
And they said balance will be a focus in this one.
Yeah, they don't want it all just heaped on his shoulders, I don't believe. I think they want to make sure they take some of the pressure off.
It's a gain of
a check on Jacobs from a week ago. 17 carries, 54 yards, and a touchdown.
He's been a huge part of their winning streak.
And he's going to ball his way in for a Panther score.
Touchdown.
Josh Jacobs, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Panthers are going to take a first-quarter lead. Second effort there, he was determined to find pay dirt, and he did.
I think that's a great example of what coaches talk about, a back that runs behind his pads, and he uses pads to get him into the end zone.
Jason Myers now for the extra point. And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. This will make it into the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You'd better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
And he stopped immediately there.
Back up the middle.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 34-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Griffin. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Griffin. And nearly picked off there, almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
48, incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing again, Griffin. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
He was covered.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
He's going to air one out. And that will be incomplete.
That's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like.
18-yard line.
The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their 2nd drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Ball carrier.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 18-yard line.
On 2nd down, Burrow. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. He's got daylight. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 76 yards. Here's Jacobs. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
The ball carrier.
A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
On 2nd down, here's Burrow. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal. And he'll wind up being knocked back to the 3-yard line. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And the Falcons able to muster together a goal line stand.
On down.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
To the sideline.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. So now a carry here for their fullback. Well, that gives them a little room, but not much. A gain of 2 to the 5.
The stop made.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down.
3rd and 8.
He can run for it, and he will. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line.
On the keeper. He was brought down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Right at the line of
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
brings up 2nd.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 13 yards, 1st down, Panthers.
A gain of 13 yards.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. He's got it to James White. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
James White.
It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. They'll try and run it with White. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown.
Carolina.
James White, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Myers connects on the PAT, and that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will make it into the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a 1st down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see.
And that's when it's fun to play defense. When you're able to diagnose a play right from the beginning, get all your guys to the football, and spill the play, that's when you have a lot of fun playing on that side of the ball.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
And that's why the fullback position was created. You just want a big, strong, powerful guy you can hand the ball to and pick up good yardage.
And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. And he'll get this across the 40 and up to about the 42-yard line. Making the stop there, Daniil Hunter.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd and 7, Griffin firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Out of the gun, Griffin. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the 1st.
7-yard line.
Now Griffin on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the gun on 3rd down, Griffin. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Give him 3 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll run it here with Smith. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps them pick up the first. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
7-yard line.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Falcons, nothing.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now it's Griffin. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Griffin's pass.
2nd and 10 now from the 27.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. On 3rd down, Griffin. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It's a 6-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
When you lose that kind of yardage on a pass play, you often expect it to be a sack. But that wasn't the case there. They completed the pass. Probably would have been better off just dropping the football and making an incompletion as opposed to catching it and losing that kind of yardage.
So they get the field goal, but that was a 14-play drive to get 3.
It sounds like you're going negative on me there, partner.
I was.
It sounds like you're thinking the 3 is just not that good.
And people say that we're negative sometimes. So.
Well, here's the deal. Getting the 3 is good. Obviously, you would think on a 14-play drive you're going to get 6 out of it. But that type of a drive can pay dividends later on because you might wear the defense down.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. On the left side, a catch by White. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
To James White.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35.
Breland speaks on the tackle.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Jacobs now. He juked him, and he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Josh Jacobs taken down at the 41. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
A gain of 5.
Couple of 1st downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. They will run the draw with Jacobs. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
He was brought down at his 49-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 37.
To Chris Godwin.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. And they go play action now. Burrow. Boyd's the target, and he has it over the middle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Carolina.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They defer to White out of the shotgun. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
The ball carrier.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Burrow will throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line.
Burrow's pass.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it'll be second and goal. Now Burrow. And it's caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That catch good for 8, but still, it's third and goal now. Third and goal, Burrow. The third down battle won by Atlanta's defense. Solid coverage. Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. Fourth and goal from the 2. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
So they've gone for it twice now on fourth down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a third situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
Brings up second and 7 at the 3-yard line.
On the give, this is their fullback. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down.
Brings up third and 3.
Griffin now to throw on third down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. The big boy's big dream right there. He got to rumble and stumble all the way for 6.
Nothing like big man with football, is there? I mean, that brings people onto their feet every single time. And his dream was answered on that one, wasn't it? It was realized. He picks it off and takes it to the end zone.
The extra point now coming from Myers. And it's 21-3. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. This will make it into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first.
And 4.
From the gun on third down, Griffin. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. Tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
Now Myers for the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Atlanta prepped and readied for its next possession. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
At the 47-yard line.
They go read option with Griffin. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Steve McClendon there on the stop. It's a gain of 7.
Now flags come flying in. One of the Falcons moved early.
Offense.
So that'll back them up 5. They were looking good on 2nd down, but now they're backed up 5 yards by the false start, and it's 2nd and 8. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 22-yard line. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Griffin's pass.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
A 7-yard pickup.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
15-yard line.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. To throw again is Griffin. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
36-yard attempt.
And his kick is indeed good. And they're back within 3 scores, as it's now a 22-point game.
Panthers 28, Falcons 6.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's hoping to get it going. They're hoping to get him going, too. You know, he's about ready to pop one here in the second quarter. He's hoping.
And his offensive line teammates, they want to get one of those too, because they want to continue to run the football. Most offensive linemen like that part of the game better than pass protection, because they're not taking blows, they're actually dealing them out. So what they want to do is show the coaches, hey, if we pop one, we're having success. That way they won't go away from the running game.
He'll be hoping to pop one, break one here this go-around. Got an open man, that's Campbell. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. Now Burrow on first down. Campbell making the catch. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
Josh Jacobs.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
7-yard line.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you guys in a bit. But first, let's take a look around the NFL here on this first Sunday of October. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Meanwhile, our game has been a boat race. Very one-sided to this point. And for the call of the second half, let's get it back to our commentating team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. This will make it into the end zone, and we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Throwing now, Burrow on first down. A quick pass here to Godwin. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. On second down, they'll run with White. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
37-yard.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down, keep the sticks moving.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2.
Complete to
Facing a second and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Brings up second and 2. At the
on the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Jacobs tried to run on first down, but he's going to be stopped and taken down behind the line of scrimmage. Second and 11.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up.
Brings up 3rd down.
Now it's Burrow. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. That's going to bring up 4th down. Only a gain of 2 there.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. Airing one out, and this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, Carolina. Tyler Boyd, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
The extra point now coming from Myers. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And Carolina scores to cap it off. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Taking it about the 1. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
So we get set to start this third quarter. Here's the Falcons offense now. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 32-yard line.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, first down. Got exactly what they wanted there out of the RPO and had the defense out of position.
One word for you there, excellent, because he read all the keys properly, made the right decision, and look at the result. Pretty substantial gain.
On the ground, this is Smith. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line.
The
tackle made there by Buda Baker. 2nd and 9 from the 44.
2nd and 9.
The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Andrew Billings breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. Third and long. It's Griffin. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
Here's Thomas Morstead now as he's on to punt for Atlanta. $39 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return, and possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Panthers now set to take over offensively. And last time out, another touchdown, and I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport. The roads will be fairly clear by the time we have to leave the booth.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
And the Panthers.
First down, here's Burrow.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had a big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They go play action with Burrow. He'll air this one out for Boyd. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one good for 37 yards.
First down, Carolina.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A gain of 9.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line.
Joe Burrow sacked. A loss of 9 yards. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Burrow under pressure again, and down he goes again.
Beats. Joe Burrow sacked.
And it has been a good game for them. They haven't been pressured very much today, but on back-to-back sacks, maybe the defense is starting to figure something out.
Myers' kick is good. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand.
Falcons 6.
So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
Yeah, things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
At their own 25-yard.
The Falcons ready to take over.
They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got...
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Andrew Billings able to record his 5th sack of the season.
At the 19-yard line.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Griffin. And he can't quite intercept it. Zone coverage, free safety was there. Couldn't come up with it, and now it's 4th down.
We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10.
Elsewhere, second half action at Heinz Field. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Brings up 2nd and...
They keep it on the ground. White again. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
White, the ball carrier.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And he's got the 1st down yardage as he brings this up to the 47.
The tackle made.
Got what he needed for the 1st down with a gain of 2.
Yards. And a Panther 1st down.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a Carolina 1st down on a gain of 16.
16 yards.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Intended
line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Up 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And he'll find Akins there, complete. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons 14. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a 1st.
1st down, Carolina.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Running out of the gun with White. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
Jacobs, the ball carrier. Stopped short of the goal line. 1st and goal, Carolina.
They'll run it with Jacobs. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
Down and goal at the 3-yard line.
Now it's Burrow. He's got it for a Panther touchdown.
Burrow's pass.
Paris Campbell, his 1st touchdown on the year. And this offense continues to pour it on. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like 4th quarter. And the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
Now, this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. Going to throw right side here, complete. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down.
17-yard line.
The loss of 3 on that first down pass play. Now 2nd and 13. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Andrew Billings in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Here's Thomas Morstead now as he's on for the 5th time here today. So possession goes over here on the punt. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
At the 45-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
The ball carrier.
The Panthers on 3rd down. 5 out of 9 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
And a Panther 1st down.
Running is Jacobs. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Jacobs, the ball carrier.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down. Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the 1st down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On 2nd down, it's White. He'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19.
Taken down at
the Panthers on 3rd down. They're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Now, he's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield.
Brought down.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Brings up 4th down.
They go with Jacobs. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
4th and 2 in the NFL, not ordinarily a running down anymore. Usually that ball is moved through the air. They went ahead and gave it to the back, and he ends up picking up the 1st down. I'm not sure if they fooled him as much as they just did a nice job executing.
Needed 2, and they got 3. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. The 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Open man has got one. It's complete. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. Again, it's Burrow. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line.
Almost 5 yards. It's
now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers.
complete to
Paris Campbell, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers have got it on cruise control. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
And a pause in the action because the booth, they see something that they want to take another peek at to find out if this was a touchdown or not.
Jason Myers for the extra point.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts.
The kick is good.
Extra point up and through by Myers, and that will extend this big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trip. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Andrew Billings, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
Complete to number 49. Brings up 3rd down.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Griffin in trouble, and he's taken down. Andrew Billings make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Time for Tyler Boyd and the rest of the offense to take over now. They might want to mix something up defensively because he's been shredding them a bit, hasn't he?
That he has, and even with all the changes that you know are going on the defensive side of the ball, he's still finding ways to get open, finding the right spots, and the delivery's been pretty good too.
He's over 100 yards, has the 1 touchdown score to this point. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
A gain of 12. And the Panther 1st down.
On 1st down, Jacobs. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Jacobs. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Carolina, their strong September has carried over to October as they move to 5-0. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, the calendar change to October didn't help as they dropped to 0-5 on the year. And they'll be off to Minneapolis next week for a look at new U.S. Bank Stadium and a date with the Vikings. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.